normal form, which is nothing but indirectly a set of rules and regulations, we have a confidence that certain problems may not occur. Certain problems may not occur. Okay. So as part of this particular thing, the set of rules and regulations, normal form 1 for our first normal form, we are identifying as all columns are having atomic values only. All columns must have atomic values only. If any column is having composite attributes or multi-valued attributes, then you can say it is not even satisfying the first normal form. Once you are splitting the composite attributes into simple attributes, say for example name into first name, last name, middle name. Similarly, for example, multi-valued attributes means, say for example, 4 numbers, a person may have more than one 4 number. Then you can split into mobile 1, mobile 2, mobile 3, or phone 1, phone 2, phone 3. Then you can convert that multi-valued attribute, composite attributes into simple attributes. So every table must contain simple attributes only, or it contains atomic values only. If the basic principle or basic rule is satisfying by a relation, then you can say the relation is satisfying the first normal form, or the relation is in first normal form. Okay. So when the first normal form, automatically all values are atomic values. Then second level, second normal form, other set of rules. Whenever we are saying a table is or relation is in the second normal form, by default it has to be in the first normal form. That means all values must be atomic values in addition with the particular thing. In addition with the particular thing, it is having some additional rules. What is those additional rules? All non-key attributes must be functionally depending on or fully functionally depending on key attribute. Okay. అంటే ఈ టేబుల్ ఒక ప్రైమరీ కీ ఉంటే రిమైనింగ్ కీ నాన్ కీ అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ అన్నీ కూడా ప్రైమరీ కీ కాకుండా మిగతా అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ అన్నీ కూడా ప్రైమరీ కీ మీద మాత్రమే డిపెండ్ అవ్వాలి. అలా ఏదైనా అట్రిబ్యూట్ డిపెండ్ అవ్వలేదు అంటే దెన్ గో ఫర్ డీకంపోజిషన్. it is not satisfying the second normal form. రిమైనింగ్ అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ అన్నీ కూడా కీ అట్రిబ్యూట్ మీద మాత్రమే డిపెండ్ అవ్వాలి. అలా కాకుండా ఇంకేమైనా అట్రిబ్యూట్ మిగిలిపోతే it is not going to be the second normal form. Okay, but it may satisfy the first normal form. So if you want to satisfy the second normal form, all non-key attributes must be fully depending on key attribute only. Similarly, it should not contain any transitive dependencies. What is the meaning of transitive dependency? A teliste B telustundi, B teliste C telustundi. Then you can add one more rule, A derives C also. అంటే A తెలిస్తే C కూడా తెలుస్తుంది. But second normal form ఏం చెప్తోంది? Either B or C must depend on A only, but C is depending on B, not on A. Hence it is divided into two tables. Okay, అటువంటి ట్రాన్సిటివ్ డిపెండెన్సీస్ ఎక్కడ ఐడెంటిఫై అయినా దాన్ని రెండు టేబుల్స్గా డివైడ్ చేయాలి. ఆఫ్టర్ డివైడింగ్ దోస్ table into 2 or more number of tables, then the tables comes into second normal form. So second normal form lo enti all non key attributes anni kuda key attribute మీద మాత్రమే డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటాయి. అలాగే it doesn't contains transitive dependencies. Okay, right. So that was the portion covered in the last class. Now we comes to the most desirable normal form. అంటే మనం నార్మలైజేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు రిడెండెన్సీ ఎలిమినేట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏ సెట్ ఆఫ్ రూల్స్ని ఎక్కువగా ప్రిఫర్ చేస్తాము అంటే బాయ్స్ కోడ్ నార్మల్ ఫామ్. వాట్ ఈస్ బాయ్స్ కోడ్ నార్మల్ ఫామ్ టెల్స్ us, we'll see. Okay, why we are preferring the boys code normal form? It almost eliminates all redundancy that can be discovered based on the functional dependencies. Functional dependency ద్వారా మనం ఐడెంటిఫై చేయగలిగిన redundancy మొత్తాన్ని డిలీట్ చేయగలుగుతుంది. We are having some additional things also. If anything is not after division also BCNF, it is not eliminating the redundancy, we need to divide further. Okay, so the Boy's code normal form will eliminate almost all redundancy that can be identified by functional dependency. We are having in the last classes, I identified some additional type is also called as multi-value dependency. Instead of the functional dependency, I given you multi-value dependency. That is different. Okay, but this BCNF can eliminate all the redundancy that can be discovered based on functional dependencies. That can be based on functional dependency. Okay, we'll see a particular case and rule set of rules. When you can say a relation or table is in the BCNF with reference to a set of functional dependency, ante a relation database lo aina sare, a relation lo aina, we are having set of rules, function, a set of rules na functional dependencies antamu. A functional dependencies anni kalipite we call set F. We call it as a set F. Like transitive dependencies, A derives B, B derives C. Pyramid, we are deriving A derives C also additional rule. We call such including the additional rules, the functional dependencies are called as F closure or F plus. F closure or F plus, right? Okay, so a database relation R is having set of F functional dependencies, or it is having a F closure F plus. In the F closure R, okay, F, we are having a functional dependency in the form alpha derives beta. Alpha derives beta ane functional dependency undi. What it tells the functional dependency alpha derives beta in simple thing. If you know alpha, you know beta also. If you know alpha, you know beta also, right? Okay. What is this alpha and beta with reference to the relation R? Alpha is a proper subset of relation R. Our relation R lo unna కొన్ని కాలమ్స్ కలిపితే ఆల్ఫా వచ్చింది. ఓకే, అలాగే రిలేషన్ ఆర్లో ఉన్న కొన్ని కాలమ్స్ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తే వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద బీటా. సో ఆల్ఫా ఈజ్ ద ప్రాపర్ సబ్సెట్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్, బీటా ఈజ్ ప్రాపర్ సబ్సెట్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్. అంటే నథింగ్ బట్ both alpha and beta are nothing but columns of the relation R. Then at least one of the following rules holds. Em rules ante alpha derives beta is a trivial functional dependency. Alpha derives beta anedi a trivial functional dependency. What is the meaning of trivial functional dependency? As I explained you in the last classes, trivial functional dependency is nothing but if the in any FD functional dependency, right side of FD, which is nothing but beta, is part of alpha. Right side ఉన్న కాలమ్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో సింపుల్గా చెప్పాలంటే రైట్ సైడ్ ఏవైతే కాలమ్స్ ఉన్నాయో ఫంక్షనల్ డిపెండెన్సీలో లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ కూడా ఉంటే రైట్ సైడ్ ఉన్న కాలమ్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో ఆల్ఫా డిరైవ్స్ బీటాలో, where in the alpha derives beta, alpha is nothing but set of columns, beta is nothing but set of columns. What saying with reference to trivial functional dependency, if the beta alpha or beta is proper set of alpha, right side ఉన్న కాలమ్స్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. సింపుల్గా రైట్ సైడ్ ఉన్న కాలమ్స్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. దాన్ని మనం ట్రివియల్ ఫంక్షనల్ డిపెండెన్సీ అంటాం. దాన్ని మనం ట్రివియల్ ఫంక్షనల్ డిపెండెన్సీ అంటాం. ఓకే, అటువంటి ఏవైనా ఉంటే దెన్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ యూ కెన్ డిక్లేర్ ఫంక్షనల్ డిపెండెన్సీ యాజ్ BCNF. That functional dependency as BCNF. Okay, if the right side columns are not available on the left hand side, if the right hand side columns are not available on the left hand side, then alpha is a super key. Okay, right side beta alpha lo part kaakapothe alpha must be a super key. Alpha must be super key. What is the second rule? Alpha must be super key. Left hand side of the functional dependency must be a super key. Nothing but the table must have a super key. Be careful, the definition of super key, any candidate key we can identify as key. Anything adding to a super key is nothing but a super key. Okay, one of the candidate key or one of the super key is nothing but primary key. Okay, right. So in the practical implementation, as I told last classes, we are implementing super key or candidate key is nothing but like a primary key only. Clear? Right. So when to the complete database instead of a single relation R, relation R ante oka table maatrame. And come to the complete database, when you can say the complete database in the BCNF, when each and every member of the database, nothing but each and every table or each and relation R in the database is satisfying the BCNF. When it satisfies the BCNF, when alpha derives beta is a trivial functional dependency, or alpha is a super key, or alpha is a super key. Right. We'll take first of all a small example which is not satisfying the BCNF. Let we are having a table called as institutional department. Okay, it contains in the institution various departments where it is containing ID, okay, or instructors in the department, It contains an ID of the instructor, name of the instructor, salary of the instructor, department name, where is the department held in the building, what is the budget of the department. Where here identifying the name is indicating the instructors with reference to ID. ID is the primary key of the particular table or super key of the table. Okay, ID is indicating instructor's ID. Name is related to the instructor's name. Salary with reference to the instructor. Department is with reference to the ID instructor. When come to the building is with reference to the department. Okay, building is with reference to only department, not each, and there may be more number of instructors, but building is with reference to the department. Say CSC building. In the CSC department, we may have n number of instructors, but the building is related to the CSC. Similarly, the budget also refers to the department, not to individual instructor. Okay, right. So when come to the functional dependency, if you know the ID of a instructor, you can say his name, salary, at most his name. But when come to the department, okay, the department, if you know the department, you know the budget of the department, or where the building of the department. Okay, so the building and budgets may be depending on the department name, not instructor, not at the instructor level. It is at the department level. Okay, but department name is not a super key, because you can have only one super key or primary key that we are already identified as ID. So department name can't be super key, but building and the budget is depending on department name. Okay, as the budget is, we are having a functional dependency. Department name derives budget. But when the department name is not a super key, and also the right side column is not available on the left hand side also, it is not BCNF. Okay, right. So what to do? We need to convert this particular relation into the BCNF. The thing is, we can convert that particular relation into two relations: instructor information separately, department information separately. If you can divide the instructor information department separately, department information separately, we'll see what happens. Okay, the given relation is instructors of the department, ID, name, salary, department name, and budget. Identify all things related to department separately and instructor separately. When you are identifying information related to department name separately, you can say ID. If you no ID, you can say name, department name, salary is as a separate entity. As a separate entity. Okay. If you know ID, you can know the name of the instructor, the name of the department, maybe salary of the instructor. Up to this particular is okay. Everything is depending on ID. Okay. So it includes ID on the left hand side of the arrow. ID is the super key for the instructor. We can call it as instructor table only, not instructor department table, only instructor table. If it is the instructor table, ID can be identified as primary key or super key. Then all these values are depending on super key only. You can say the instructor table is BCNF. Okay, right. So what is the other part? Department name, building, budget. Building and budget. Department name, of course, already present in the previous case also. But whenever we are decomposing a table into 2 or more number of tables, we need a common field. The building and budget is depending on the department name. The budget and building is depending on department name. So we can say we create a department name. In the department name, we contain department name, building, budget columns. Where functional department, functional dependency, department name, there is building and budget. The completely budget and billing are depending on the department name. Now department name is a super key. Now department name is a super key. Previously, when it is mixing with the instructor, it is not a super key because their ID is already super key. So by including the building and budget, the department name is a super key on the left hand side of the arrow. Now as it is becoming a super key, the department table is also now becoming BCNF. Okay, right. So the thing is here we are having a certain general rules also. We are having some set of general rules also. If the given table is not in the BCNF, how to convert into the BCNF? Okay. What is the first rule? First normal form. All columns must be atomic. No multi-value attributes or no composite attributes. In the second normal form, what is the rule? All non-key attributes must be depending on key attribute only. No transitive dependencies. Now when come to the BCNF, in addition with those two rules, either alpha delta beta should be a trivial functional dependency or alpha must be a super key. In the previous table, by dividing into two tables, you made left hand side of the functional dependency as super keys. One is ID, another is the department name. But in general, whenever you are having a relation schema R that is not in the BCNF, where you identified left side is not super key or no trivial functional dependency, you are having a certain procedure. That particular relation R must contain at least one non-trivial functional dependency. Ante left side ఉన్నది right side ఉన్న left side ఉండకుండా ఒక functional dependency na undali. ఎలా అంటే such that alpha is not a super key. For the R. Then we need to convert into super key. Okay, oka functional dependency undi, non-trivial functional dependency. Ante left side unnadi, right side unnadi, left side ledu. అలాగే లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఉన్న అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అది సూపర్ కీ కూడా కాదు. దాన్ని మనం ఇప్పుడు కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఏ విధంగా? we can replace the relation R into two relations. Okay, we can replace the previous relation R into two relations, whereas first relation contains alpha union beta, because alpha union beta. Okay, right side on the way, right side on columns, left side on the columns కలిపి ఒక టేబుల్ చేస్తాము. ఎందుకు అనుకున్నాము? ఎలాగ నాన్ ట్రివియల్ ఫంక్షనల్ డిపెండెన్సీ అంటే beta is not part of alpha. So by making these two, we are making into one relation. We are having one more relation also, where alpha R minus beta minus alpha. బీటాలో ఉన్నవి ఆల్ఫాలో లేని కాలమ్స్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి, బీటాలో ఉన్నవి ఆల్ఫాలో లేనివి ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి, ఆ కాలమ్స్ మటుకు బీటాలో మాత్రమే ఉన్న కాలమ్స్ని ఆర్లోంచి తీసేస్తే you will get one more table. By making this 2 into, we can get two tables. So for example, if we are having the instructor department table, where alpha is department name, beta is building and budget, the instructor department table is replaced by the instructor department table is replaced by, we given two rules kada, alpha union beta, R minus beta minus alpha. If you are identifying the both alpha and beta, department name, building, budget, you are getting one table. R minus total R, not only this particular table, total R minus only beta lo unna values. Okay, beta minus alpha, you are identifying. Okay, ID, comma, name, comma, department name, salary. Why you are using the beta minus alpha? You are identifying this particular thing. You will get a common column value, department name. You will get a common column value, department name, which is necessary in division. Okay, so here the beta minus alpha is nothing but you are getting the beta. By identifying these two, you can create a new table, two tables, where the left hand side can identify as super key. Only thing is, be careful whenever we are decomposing into a schema. After decomposition also, that may not be in the BCNF. The left hand side may not get the super key. Then you may require one or more number of result schemas need to be decomposed further. Okay, this is required. This is called as BCNF. So in the BCNF, what you are doing, either you are identifying trivial functional dependency, or left side alpha is nothing but super key. Okay, right. So with it we are stopping. Give your attendance. Those who are not submitted assignment, please submit the assignment. Otherwise, we will lose the marks.